It's week 20 in the Electrosports League, and Bulldozer Power find themselves on the road. I don't know. Yes, on the road. We're definitely on the road against Failurewood Hills, who are currently riding high with 12 wins this season. We're only packing 7, but of late we've either demolished teams or been demolished. Which is it going to be today? I don't know. Here's Valerie Hammock to get things underway. And, well, just take your time. Take your time. Take your time. On the mound is Craig Omayego. Well, okay, that's not taking your time, is it? And don't be caught. Don't be caught. Thank you. Right, 2 strikes. Clearly low. Yeah. That one's not clearly low, but will be caught in centre field. And Vanessa gets to go sit down. Here's Cookie Peaches Wallace. She's having a relatively strong season so far, but I think she's falling some way short of our expectations. Now that says more about our expectations than it does about her performance. It's mostly that when we need her to deliver strong, it doesn't happen. And another one fouled off over there. Intriguing. Okay, all right, we can do this. That one was probably a little on the high side, and it will also be demolished there in centre field. Out number 2 is Cindy.
Number 11.
Speaking of under-delivery, yeah. Okay, well look, I mean if we go 3 for 3 here, then it's not the end of the world. It's only the first inning, and we've got to warm up and feel alive about our prospects in the world, probably. That one, however, is an unconventional Cindy Vapid base hit. But there she is, on base, arguably wasted at this point, but we do have 2 outs where allegedly we're at our most dangerous, but I'm starting to believe that less and less. So, you know, there is that. Chubbsy, a nice little slap up to centre field. Okay. Yeah, we're going to waste this opportunity, aren't we? Yep, totally are. Unless the big hitter, Shandy the big man worthless, leads the league in home runs here in week 20 with 10 so far. No flipping pressure. Oh no. There's that then. Okay, well, you know, we've warmed up, and there's that. Up first is Bike Breaker Billy. The alliterative opening batter for Failurewood Hills. And on the mound for us today is Beretta Triffids, who, last time she was around, got completely and utterly murderated. So we're very much hoping that her confidence can rebound after a successful early doors kind of performance. But I'm going to be honest, I don't think it's going to happen. No, I'm anticipating having to drop her out early. Great pitch. Booyah! Get off.
Now batting, the third baseman.
That's all the commentary you need there. Here's Igor Wingnut. And, okay, all right. I mean, if we can strike this guy out as well, maybe Beretta's confidence comes up. But we don't yet know. Go for the curve rather than a slide. Yeah. Just inside. Oh, yeah. No, you see, I'm going to have to purposefully pitch outside the strike zone more often in order to get those swings. No, this is something I've given, you know, nearly 6 or 7 minutes thought about the shape of the new strike zone. We got that right. I'm not sure what happened there. There was a bad throw. I think we failed to make the tag. Well, there's 2 outs anyway, so that's nice. No, I think that was out. Yeah, no, that was out. There's no one on base. Right, good. Do you want to finish your thoughts? Oh, yeah, because the new strike zone is so small, it means drawing them into a swing is going to take slightly edgier calls. The question becomes whether they can judge the strike zone, and they can, by the looks of it. Yeah. Look, there's a thought process going on somewhere, and that's part of it. Whether or not you understood what any of that meant is on you. Try him on the change-up, Beretta. That's a good pitch. Beautiful. 2 strikes out there. If Beretta can get her confidence up, that'll be delightful. At the end of 1, it is 0-0. All right, good. Yeah, back to the show. Here's Richard Yardline.
Center field, number 15.
Batting .365 this year, 3 home runs, 13 runs batted in. He's been performing, and at the same time, he's been coming in for quite a lot of criticism. So, draw your own conclusions as to what he's likely to do today. Left that one jolly late there, Ricky. Yep. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yardline. Swings at one that was possibly going inside, but fouled off, so it's all good. That one straight down the line, and it's going to get him out.
Now batting, the catcher,
Further dunk
number
next
27.
up. Okay, all right. He's solid, strong. He's a little under the weather, because as a catcher, the knees do give away a little. He's gone for the first pitch, and probably shouldn't have, and he's
Now batting,
toast.
the left fielder, number 19.
Here's Coral's success. Still in the lineup because, you know, Terry Partizan had that one game and now we dislike her. Coral, however, is batting .526 since appearing regularly in the lineup. But she's not going to build on that one today, and she's out as well. All right, we'll break through. We'll break through. I'm hitting the ball, and that matters. Right, next up, you've got Probable Legs. Low batting average, fantastic moustache. I mean, if you could stroke it, you probably would. But I mean, there's probably laws to stop you doing that. Beaver will field that one, and that's the first out. Good efficiency. Here's Tungsten Flatulence. He's got 3 home runs this year, but that's about all you can speak of when it comes to is he any good. The answer is he doesn't look it. But that doesn't necessarily mean he's no good. No. He's a skinny young man. This is some nice pitching from Triffids, and she has got her confidence back up again. All right, what's going to fool him? Nothing's going to fool him. Just pitch your pitch and take your chances. Great pitch! Oh, just inside. But that's exactly what you want it to be in order to, you know, persuade them that maybe. And that's another good pitch. Yeah. Okay, all right. Maybe the new pitching targets are slightly more within my realm of capability. I'm not necessarily saying that's true, but we'll see. But there's another strikeout. That's 3 so far for Beretta, and she's having a great time. Here's Johan Tremendous. He's batting quite strongly with over 300 so far this year. But, you know, who knows? I mean, I've got to say something, right? And there's not much to talk about when it comes to his physical appearance. Okay, he's sort of thin. There you go. Johan Tremendous, sort of thin. Put that on his baseball card. Where do you want to stick this next one? Well, I do like him inside, and then an occasional outsider coming in to try. Well, that's gone straight down the middle. It still worked though, didn't it? Well, that's inning number 2, history, and it's still 0-0. Beretta Triffids first up to bat, and she's actually pretty capable when it comes to batting. She hasn't got range, but she does have the ability to actually hit the ball. I'm gonna let her. Well, there's no one on base, so there's no risk here. Actually, even if there was someone on base, I'd probably let her. Yeah. Straight down the line and straight out.
The third baseman, number
Swinging
18.
swinging badly. Just not the swings aren't working for me yet. Okay, we've got Veronica up again, or Vanessa. It's probably Vanessa, and she's waiting for a pitch that feels lively. It's Valerie. Oh, the only one I didn't mention. The very same. She's not going to make it. Nope. Second out.
Batting, the right fielder,
And it's Cookie
number
Peach as
4.
well. So I think the deadlock is going to be broken in this game by a home run. Yeah, it might be a home run worth a couple of runs, but I can't see either side at the moment
Second baseman, number
hitting
11.
consistently enough to get someone round all the bases. Maybe I'm wrong. But what I do know is if that does happen, we'll be the first ones to blink, which means they'll be the first ones to score in that fashion. We're all out again. It was not a good hit. So there's that. Right, down to the bottom of the order for Failure Hills, and it's Ronnie Drongo up first. He's batting 461, which to me smells like he's come in as a relieving player. What position does he play? First base. Yeah. Maybe that's a substitution they've made there, and they're trying something new out. And so far, he hasn't disappointed. 2 duff pitches there from Beretta. Let's try a good pitch. That one's inside as well. Now flipping it, 3 balls. Yeah. You know what? I like that occasionally we may now walk players. Coral picks that one up in a no-look catch there from left field. I don't care how much she needs to look, as long as she gets the catches. Fromage Demijohn, fresh out of wherever he's from. And he's next up to face the Triffids. And doesn't. He's gone. One pitch and he's toast. Here's Craig Mayego, and he's another pitcher who can bat. Not great, though. No, he's not what you might call accurate in terms of actually making contact with the ball. The important thing here, I'm fine, Nick. The important thing is just don't walk him. All right? If he gets a hit, he gets a hit. But just don't walk him, because he's an opportunity to get an out. There you go, Cindy. Tricky bouncer, but Cindy fields it, and that's out number 3. 3 innings down, and it's still 0-0. Well. I know, we're leading the way on hits, but we've not turned them into anything so far. Chubbs Beaver. He is both Chubbs and Beaver at the same time. And is hoping to make a positive start in the 4th inning. 2 strikes in a row, both on the edge of the strike zone. Yeah. And he does so straight up centre field. And Chubbs will get on base. All right. Okay. Yeah. Feel like stealing? No, it doesn't work. Here's Shandy Worthless. Okay, well, he was unimpressive first time round, but I can't say that anybody has been impressive in the game so far, so that's fine. Apart from Beretta, to be honest. Yeah, no, I mean, she's been dealing wonders from the mound, and Shandy's waiting for something that looks like, I'll take that one, thank you. Well, he says he'll take that one. Has it got the distance? No, it's not got the distance. And it's caught out there in a tricky part of the field. And he hit it just a little bit harder. It could have gone over the fence, or it could have at least overshot the fielder, but he's history. 1 out. Richard Yardline now. Okay, Rich. Come on, Rich. Believe in you. Well, I don't really, but I mean, I say it to try and bolster your confidence. Well, there we go. That'll be a double play. And that'll be the end of that then. Right. Okay, yeah, no, still nothing doing. Back round to the top of the order for Failurewoods, and Bike Breaker Billy is back with his bat. And he's hoping to boom this. No, well, you're all out of alliteration in enough time that it actually makes any sense. So stop it. Fine, done. Cindy fields it. Has she got time? No. Halfway decent piece of fielding. But the runner managed to get on base, and that's their first base runner they've had all game. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm not kidding. That is an uh-oh moment. All right. Yeah, that's good. Yep, good old 4F there, getting 2 uses and 2 strikes. And there's another strikeout. Beretta nodding to herself. Yeah, this is what it's supposed to be like. All right, 1 out, 1 on. Jack Rasputin next up to bat. He's a big lad, could stand losing a few pounds. But if he gets a hit here, nobody's going to care. At least nobody in the Failurewood fan club, of which I imagine there are people. Take that one. Quick. Oh! Always take the easy out. Gave up a base hit there. It was retrieved by the pitcher and then thrown to second instead of first. But it got there too late, and as a result, we now have runners on first and second with 1 out when we should have had 2. Yeah. Just take the easy flipping out every time. right? And then, you know, there are some times where you might go, oh, yeah, no, this is a clear opportunity for things that are clear opportunity. Where's that going? No. So don't try and be clever. There's another strikeout there. Beretta digging us out of a hole. Can she hold us out of the hole on a few tufts of grass? Or will the roots rip out and we go tumbling back into the hole again? 2 outs and 2 on. 1 man to beat, and it is Tungsten Flatulence who's going to be trying to demolish the deadlock of the scoreline. Change up. Got to be a change up. Got to be. Good pitch. No, he's fouled it off. Okay, well, look. I mean, he didn't hit it out of the park, so that's something. A bit high. Yep. There it is. Beautiful. He went for it. Oh, good. Beretta there, saving the flipping day, and at the end of 4 innings, it's still 0-0.
Now batting.
Wow.
The catcher,
Yeah.
number 27.
Here's Bernard Dunk. He's had a go so far today, and nothing came of it. Maybe something will come of this. We just don't know. All right, but he's not in a rush. No. I was trying to get a look at the pitch count there, but it moved a little too swiftly. He will get on base. I think it was high 40s. It certainly looked like high 40s. I'll have a quick look. Coral Success next up. She's 0 for 1 in the game so far. Still with a 500 batting average, but she was on 526, so you can judge that for yourself. And this will be pitch 46. Well, you don't get a much cleaner pitch than that, no. That one is not going to do us the favours. Nope, the runner to second is gone, but we did get on bases. Beretta Triffids. And she's looking for her first hit this season. Well, will it come in this game? Not like that. You swung too early. Yeah, it felt like that one was moving a little slower than I anticipated. Well, you hit it early, so yeah, it must have done. 2 fouled off, 1 ball. Okay. Runner on first. Right. That one's high. Yeah. Come on. Oh, that one was high as well, and we swung through the middle of nothing, and I think the swing was a bit late as well. So that's a strikeout. Valerie Hammock comes round. Valerie is the one who plays for us. Not any of the others, it's Valerie. It's because I use the others in other things, and therefore I'm used to the names. Tough. No excuses. Valhalla, right? Val Hammock. Whoa, ball 2 there. Going very inside. Almost took out a kneecap. What? Can't catch a break. Can catch the ball, though. Flipping third baseman there. Making a nice snag, and BDP are all done. Here comes Beretta out for another round of pitching. She's thrown 49 so far today.
Number 28.
All right. Okay. Yeah, she's playing well. She is playing well. And so far, looks to have plenty of energy. Chubbs will field that. Throws to first, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Ronnie Drongo next up.
Number 6.
You would expect more from him, based on his numbers, but I mean, he hasn't. No, not today, not yet. Give it time. Beaver makes the jump, can't get there. Oh, dearie me. Oh, what happened there? I'd love to say that I got it right, but I really got that wrong. My brain said dive to make the catch, but instead I pressed the throw button. And we gave up a double. Yeah. 1 out. Runner on second. Let's do this. Let's strike 1. Yeah. I mean, we could see a sacrificial fly here, potentially, to try and move the batter around the bases a little further. The base runner. Move the base runner around the base. Look, I'm talking strategy, all right? And therefore it's important. Yeah, good. Come on, Beretta. Don't be disheartened by that. That was my fault. That was a fielding error. That's not on you. Put this one on target. There you go. Beautiful. It's another strikeout. 2 outs now, I think. And here's the pitcher. It's Craig Omaego, and he's. I mean, if he tries to bunt, I'll slap him. He hasn't tried to bunt. He's swinging away. Good. All right. We throw a slider. Let's throw another slider, and then he might fall for whatever we throw third, which will be a fastball. Yeah. This is what I've learned playing against these clowns. A low fastball? We could try it. No, fouled off. Okay, now what? Well, that was a fastball, so try change up. Okay, and... Well, he's got underneath that one. Will Yardline get there in time? Yes, he will. At 5 innings down, no runs. I do not recall a game that has been this low scoring. Maybe you do there, Bulldozer Power fan club. Let me know, but I don't recall one that's gone this long before the deadlock's been broken. Cookie Peaches Wallace is up. And neither side so far are showing the kind of consistency that's going to lead to them scoring, which is why I thought I had another strike left. Okay. Which is why
Number 11.
I think it will be a home run that breaks the deadlock, but we'll see. Okay. Cindy Vapid now up to bat. That's a nice hit. It's only good enough to get her on first, but it's a nice hit nonetheless. A good middling amount of distance on that one, and that's
Number
helpful.
28.
Here's Chubbs. Well, Chubbs is actually 2 for 2 today. I mean, it's meaningless. They're half expecting Cindy to try and steal. No. It's just not worth the risk. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Ball 1, strike 1. Okay. Yeah. And then, whoa, yeah, an ill-advised hit there, but we're still here. That one went foul. That's all. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Cindy on first, and it's a no.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 3.
Well, it falls to Shandy Worthless to. Well, I don't know. But we got 1 on. Shandy is at bat. Yeah. And he's hit that with some meaning. And that gets him out to first base. 2 runners on now. Richard Yardline steps up to try and turn this into anything at all. Rich, what are you playing for us today? We really need you to do this well, Rich. Really need a good hit from you here. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 balls now. Yeah, come on. Not the wisest choice he could have made, but Rich Yardline has loaded the bases.
Now batting,
And that means it's Bernard
27.
Dunk, who could be a hero. He could, of course, be just another guy. So we'll find out. That was a very hittable pitch. Yeah, I know. That one wasn't. No. Those late kind of sinkers that they do, I never get a good hit off them. That's not going to do it. No. Opportunity lost there.
Feeling sluggish?
But much like every opportunity, it's only any good if you can actually land a base hit. And if, like we have, you've struggled with base hits all day, what you gonna do, right? Well, all out, and Failure Hills are back round with Bike Breaker Billy again. And, well, let's play our game, yeah. And Beretta, how are you looking for energy? 62 pitches in. And at the moment, she is in a very positive frame of mind. She is actually pitching better now than she was at the start of the game, as she almost hits that dude there in the midsection. Yeah. Oh, drew a beautiful strike out of that. Yeah. Where are we going with this? I mean, as much as I am focusing on pinging it inside all the time, that one's popped up, and Dunk has it. Out number 1. It's working. That's why I'm sticking with it.
Number 50.
Yeah. And also I feel less... You know what it is? In the back of my head, it kind of go, oh, you're going to be less accurate if you pitch outside. Let's try it then. See? So you're thinking that that if you're inaccurate, you tend to drift left. Well, look, that one was left of where I was aiming. Yeah. Maybe there's some science going on here. What are we at? 1 ball, 2 strikes. Okay, we'll try it again. That one was a little high. Yeah. yeah, keep pitching outside, and let's see if we do have a leftward drift. That one's low. Oh, you see, you're overthinking it. Valerie fields it, throws to first. Out number 2. All right, good. Here's Jack Rasputin. And like many on the team, has yet to succeed today. Yep, left drift. Left drift. Okay, all right, hang on. It's not proven yet. I think you've got a working hypothesis. And you see, that one was right of target. Yard line moves in for the catch and has it. And the team's retired. 6 innings down. No score. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm finding this whole no score thing to start becoming rather exciting. And there's the cat. Not now, cat. Really not the time. Coral success while I'm distracted by the cat. Swings for the fence and gets it. Deadlock is broken. One to nothing, Bulldozer power. As I go and close the door. And Beretta Triffids is up next, because the one time you don't want to be interfered with by the cat is when you're batting. They have had enough of Craig Omiego, and they're bringing in Justice Lemon as a reliever. Pretty solid pitcher. Pretty solid. Craigo, pretty solid pitcher as well. I think Justice Lemon may be a little more solid, but we're going to need to take a moment or two to read his pitching style. Yep, 2 balls there. Yep. He's going to need a minute to warm up and realise where the strike zone is. But we're not waiting for that. Beretta there with a swing. It's not quite got the distance though, and she's run out to first. Valerie Hammock up again. 0 for 3 today. She's looking maybe a little perplexed. Yeah. Well, we'll see how things pan out here. 2 balls in a row there. And Valerie with a nothing hit will be dispatched easily. Cookie Peaches Wallace with 2 outs. Hit it over the fence, Cookie. It's the only way we're going to score. Don't swing if you don't want to swing. Wait for it. That's pretty good. That's actually very good. Cookie Peaches Wallace with a good hit there is going to get to second. Nice. Split the fielders nicely. Very narrowly over the head of the shortstop. But managed to turn it into a 2-base hit. But we do have 2 outs already, so don't cross your fingers or anything like that. I think it's largely going to be outside our control at this point. Cindy there. That was a humdinger of a fastball. That one, though, is caught out immediately, and the side is retired, but we have scored now. Yeah. Probable legs coming up to bat. The bottom of the 7th. Yeah, how's Beretta looking? Still better than normal. Okay, well, look, the second she gets fatigue-based fade appearing, we're going to sub her. Because this might be a game that comes down to 1 run difference between the 2 teams, which is what we've got at the moment. True. Yeah. Right? And therefore, don't chance it by playing a pitcher longer than you need to. Also, you take her out now, she's going to go, look at the stats of that game that I just played. Oh, what's going on there? He's having a go. Well, he's out. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Whatever. Just as long as you keep your wits about you, that's the bit that matters. 1 out now. Tungsten Flatulence up for a bat, and he's being subbed. And actually, it's not the worst substitution they could make, although resting Dirtface is coming in to pitch, and it does like to smack the hell out of the first pitch. He's wounded at the moment, explaining why they've got someone weird in, but resting Dirtface is their catcher. Tungsten Flatulence is their second baseman. I don't know what they're thinking here, but they're thinking it wrong. Yeah, no, pitch it inside. There we go. Right, you ain't going to slay that first pitch, are you? No, you are not. Well, we'll see in short order whether this was a good move or not. They've basically taken out a player who's got a heck of a lot of power behind their swing for someone with good contact. Fooled you with the fastball. Can I fool you again with the changeup? Not like that. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. That's solid. Coral's going to have to make a move to come to it. She left it far too flipping late. God, flaming, just why?
Shortstop, number 28.
An easy base hit given up there that should have been an absolutely straightforward out, but the ruddy fielder was ruddy useless. 1 out, 1 on. And Beretta will be very disappointed with that because she's been doing it for us all day. All right. Once more onto the change-up. Yeah, okay, give it a go. Yes! That's the second out with another strikeout. Ronnie Drongo next up. Beretta's still looking strong, and I am probably going to sit her in the next inning. I know you could go, oh, go on, she could go the distance. If we were up by 6 or 7 runs, then yeah, maybe, but we're not, though, are we? So, no. At the end of 7, deadlock has been broken. BDP now lead 1-0. What a game! Chubbs Beaver is first up to bat. Started brightly with 2 base hits, but didn't manage it on his 3rd at bat. What's he going to do for us now? Resting Dirtface is sitting down, and yeah, I thought it might be. And they've had to bring in. Previous player was playing outfield, which is their secondary position. They're bringing in Toothless Wanda, who's going to struggle with fielding. This is most mysterious. Coming in at right field. Yeah, I don't fully understand it, but they're doing it anyway. Okay, that's a beautiful hit from Chubbs. He's not quite got the mileage there to get to second. I was seeing if it got past the fielder or not. Here's Shandy. All right. Well, Shandy got his first hit of the day from his last at bat, so what's he going to do with this one? I mean, up and over the fence would be a delight. True enough. They try and pick the runner off at first, but that runner is not going anywhere without a hit. Shandy puts it airborne. Has it got the range? It certainly has. Smash! Boom! Take it to the moon. And BDP have extended their lead. Shandy worthless there. Squeaking the slowest hit you'll ever see over the backfield line board effort boundary. And that's a home run. No outs. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. Good, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. All right. And there's another hit. And I think the belief in this relieving pitcher is going to dissipate rather quickly. Here's Bernard Dunk. Yeah, Justice Lemon is going, but what? I'm fresh. They've been terrible all afternoon. Yep. But what are they going to do? And I don't know if you can hear the atmospherics going on outside the stadium, but it's absolutely honking it down with rain. So if that's what you're hearing, that's why you're hearing it. 3 balls now, no strikes, and that's a ball as well. It's a walk. There's a mental collapse happening at Failurewood, and we're hoping to take advantage. Coral success. Okay, she got the home run, which means I can forgive her the easy catch that she missed. Or can I? Well, she's out again. Yeah, okay. She got a home run, though. It is absolutely honking it down. It's the kind of rain you don't see very often. Yeah. Well rainy it is. Beretta's next up to bat. We've got runners on first and seconds. I'd love a base hit from Beretta, and I think she's earned it. So let's see if we can't do that for her. Just a little dribbler will do, but a nice base hit would just make life real. Well, she's hit it into the perfect kind of position for that. Moreover, she's hit it into the kind of position that gets her a double. We are trying to get the second man in, and we won't. Greedy. Got greedy.
Number 18.
Yep, but that's an extra run and a double there for the pitcher, and they've had enough. Justice Lemon is gone. Rook Lantin's coming in, and Rook Lantin is not what you might call a good pitcher. Rook Lantin is what you might call a bad pitcher. Also leaving is Ronnie Drongo. That's a mistake. That's a big mistake. I don't know what they're thinking there. And they're bringing on instead an out-of-position Phantom of Fanta. We'll wait and see what the hell they're thinking there, but okay. Feels like strategy, but it could be anything. We'll wait for Rook to get his arm in while I kind of read the pitches. 2 strikes, 1 ball. Okay, Valerie waits for a clean one. Okay. That's clean. And it's going to be close. No, it's not. She's out. But the damage has been done. And BDP, all of a sudden, looking more capable. It now comes down to, when does Beretta get told she's done enough for today? She's pitched 85 pitches, but her confidence is such that she is still pitching at a higher level than she was at the start of the game. All right, okay. Yep, and that's a base hit. You see, that's the concern. Yeah, okay, yeah, fresh pitcher. Start thinking fresh pitcher. I'll allow 1 more hit. Here is Phantom of Fanta, who has not batted so far this season. Okay. Or if she has, she's been awful. Right. Okay, there's strike 1. Yeah. Okay, yeah. And that one is just down the foul line. Okay, good. All right, 2 strikes now. And our survey says that one's fouled off. Well, our survey needs to say something else. Beretta, if you can dispatch the batter, please. No. And this time, Coral manages to make it there and makes the catch. Okay, it counts. It does count. Here's Bike Breaker Billy. Yeah, we're allowing Beretta 1 more hit. If she gives up another hit, she can sit down. Yeah, you anticipated the first ball slider. I haven't done it that often. I've done it a bit. Sure, bad pitch there. And that one is in an absolutely rotten position. They're going to make some hay off that. Coral will throw to third. We give up the double. And that's it for the afternoon for Beretta Triffids. Not that her pitching has fallen off. I think, moreover, they have just kind of got to grips with it. Another substitution is happening. Igor Wingnut is sitting down there bringing in Jimbo Scarcity. Okay, well, I'm taking out Beretta, who's had a great day, and I'm not going to allow her to give up any runs. So, well done, Beretta. You've played fabulously. Who's coming in? Is Bert available? No. Oh, dear, he really isn't available. Okay, Santino? He's sort of available. Betty Floater? Oh, God, she's awful. Yeah. Yeah, it's too soon for Quebec. We can bring Quebec in the last inning. I think it's going to have to be Betty Floater, which is making this decision look all the more dubious. Because Betty Floater is probably the worst pitcher on the team. Okay. All right. I mean, she's certainly a weak reliever. Just get one on target, Betty. All right? There you go. All right, that's a good start. They have runners on second and third. They have 1 out. Okay. Betty, keep it flipping simple. There you go. That wasn't keeping it simple, but somehow you got away with it. Just don't walk him. Oh, it's only a strikeout. Only a strikeout. 2 outs now. Okay. So anything we can field, and we survive here. All right. Betty, do not hose this. You're coming in for 1 inning only, and then we're going to bring on Quebec. Strike 1. Okay. All right. Yeah. Anything we can field will do the job, and that's the one. And that's out number 3. No runs will be counted. Good, solid, sort of last gasp kind of defensive play there. Embarrassed nobody. Could have been very embarrassing. At the end of 8, Bulldozer Power lead 4-0. But it does feel like there's some life starting to emerge from Faileywood Hills. It's another substitution, friends. Who are they taking out this time? Well, they're taking out first baseman Jimbo Scarcity, who was barely in, who is a first baseman, was playing third base. In his place, they're bringing in Johann Sebastian Mastro Piero. who is a shortstop / second baseman, and I whatever. Something I don't know. I just don't know what they're thinking, why they're thinking it. There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason. It's not like they've had any fielding errors. I understand bringing in a better hitter, but it's not like the hitters they're bringing in are any better. Cookie Peaches Wallace is currently out there, and that's a ball. Surely it is, and there's the walk. All right, Cookie's on base. Here's Cindy. Pair of singles from her today. That's fine. That's good. Hasn't contributed to any scoring, you understand, but I mean she's turned up and done the thing, and that will be a base hit as well. Excellent. Now we've got runners on first and second. Here's Chubbs Beaver, probably the most reliable player of the day for us. Unspectacular, but reliable. And I'll take that all day long. Chubbsy Beaver. Wait for it. Chubbsy Beaver. Chubbsy Beaver! And he splits the defence and will load up the bases. Well now, we could put this game away permanently because he's Shandy Worthless. He's 2 for 4, including the home run. What's he gonna do for us? I don't know. Well, I know that's why anyone cares about the game. If we knew what was going to happen, no one would watch. But it's precisely because we don't know what's going to happen that anybody's paying attention. He's a little long way, but it's not far enough. We are now going to try and get the run and call that a sacrificial fly, and it works. And everything's golden. Richard Yardline is next up. Yes, Richard Yardline. 1 out. That one was tricky, and it was certainly too tricky to field, and the bases are reloaded. Okay then. Blimey, it could probably be because they're playing the wrong player at third. I mean, I'm just saying. Here's Bernard Dunk. All right, Bernard. And he likes that. And it's a base hit, and BDP have an engine running. And a run from the engine running has made that delightful. Coral Success next up. She's only had 1 hit today, but it was a home run. Bases loaded. BDP starting to score a bit now. She likes that. And that will be another run. All of a sudden, this is being made to look easy. Here's Betty Floater. Betty, I'm subbing you. Yeah, Rook Lantern is done for the day. They're bringing in Evan Doublehair, who is a start reliever. And he's actually pretty good. They should have brought him in before, but he's not got much stamina. Oh, dear. All right, Betty, you're toast. I know. But you've done everything I asked you to do, and that's why. Benny Cheese, he is reliable. Do you reckon this could be the redemption of Terry Partisan? Yeah. Okay, Reverend Joe, he's reliable. Yep. Carlton Wonder, he's a big nothing. All right, and then you've got Nancy Sue 360, is desperation only. Right. So, where are you going? Well, it's going to either be... It's one of the top 3, isn't it? Cheese. Yeah. Hobo's better than Cheese for contact and power. It's Reverend Joe Hobo, everybody. Right. Okay. Get back to the game. Reverend Joe is in.
Number 24.
Take your time. Don't snatch at it. All right. Just when you feel like it, have a big old swing. You could be hero of not just this week, but multiple weeks here. With a big honking one of those. Has it honked enough? Yes. And that's the Grand Slam, everybody. In the comments last week, someone asked, what's the difference between a home run and a Grand Slam? Grand Slam is when you hit a home run with the bases loaded. And Reverend Joe Hobo comes off the bench. Pinch hits us a Grand Slam, and this game is over. It's done. There is no way they score 11 runs off us in the final inning. So that's good. Top of the 9th. BDP looking good. And Valerie gets a piece of that one into our favourite locale. That's a home run. Yeah. If you weren't entirely sure whether it was over or not, it is. Yeah. Valerie there. That's only her 2nd home run this season. She's had a bit of a miserable game, but rounds it off with something delightful. Is Cookie Peaches Wallace, a double, a single, a walk. She's She's seen it all, but has she seen putting it over the fence in exactly the same place the last 2 pitches went? Give me a moment. No. Okay, she's out. All right, 2 outs now. Cindy Vapid will bring us back down to earth. 3 of 5 for her today. That's decent. Goes for the first. Oh, she almost got a very lucky landing on that hit that would have led to her having an easy double. Instead, she takes the easy single up in the place where we usually put easy singles. Here's Chubbs Beaver, 4 of 5. Magnificent. Hasn't batted in any runs, but I imagine has crossed the line a few times. And Evan Doublehair is history, because he's rattled. Well, he would be. And they're bringing in CDC, who is, I'm not going to lie, a bad pitcher. For someone with a B rating, has 0 accuracy. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, that one looked pretty accurate. Yeah, Chubbs there was going, I wasn't expecting that to be on target. However, Chubbs gets himself another base hit. Well, I never did. I know, Chubbs Beaver, he's an unlikely player to expect a base hit from. Here's Shandy Worthless. Well, we've got 2 runners on, we've got 2 outs. That doesn't mean we're at our most dangerous. We've been dangerous of late anyway. Everybody runs, nobody quits, and that's another home run. Shandy Worthless adding to his total and extending his lead in the league for home runners. And that takes us to 15 runs in total.
Number 15.
Yeah. People are going to look at the scoreline at the end of the day and just kind of go, oh, you just destroyed them then. I kind of go, no, this was the closest defensive game you're ever going to encounter, right up until the final 2 innings. At which point we lit them up. All right, 3 balls, 1 strike. Stand your ground. Okay. Because if we can get a walk off him, I will. There you go. Yeah, Richard Yardline there. Smartly waiting out his moment and taking a walk. Here's Bernard Dunk. All right, Bernards. All right. First couple of pitches, do what you fancy. All right. And then after that, we'll go based on what the count is. Well, he fancied that one, but it's going to be the end of the show. Yep, there we go. Out number 3. But not before Bulldozer Power really did a lot of damage there. Reverend Joe is not a pitcher, so he won't be pitching. It's time for the Quebec Spire to come in and shine. Yeah, it feels like there's some kind of prime factorial going in our scoring. Inning number 7, 1 run. Inning number 8, 3 runs. Yeah. Inning number 9, 11 runs. There's something mathematical going on there. Please try and solve that equation in the comments. If you can come up with one that actually you kind of go, stone me, there is actually a mathematical pattern going on. Because they're all primes. Yes. But that doesn't necessarily mean anything. No, it doesn't. That one's gone high, but I don't think it's gone long enough. Cookie, are you going to catch that? No. Ah, the clean sheet is blown. Yeah, she probably could have. She was acting as though, yeah, I've got this. Probable legs there, getting a home run. Why the crowd are cheering is anyone's guess. Here's Toothless Wonder. All right, Quebec, you're supposed to... I mean, the whole reason you're on the team is because you can come in and just destroy them in the 9th inning. But that's not destroying them. That's giving up a run when we've had a clean sheet all afternoon. Yep. Well, what you going to do? Well, if you don't get a wriggle on, I'm going to substitute you. That's a strikeout. Nice one, Quebec. She's very pleased with that. Okay, next. Yeah. Come on, keep throwing. All right, strike 1. We're gonna treat that home run as an aberration. Because we've absolutely torn these guys apart. That's another big hit. Cookie, do you feel like fielding? Nope, that one's over the fence as well. What the hell? Johan Tremendous there putting one in. Well, they're not going to score 12 more. Yeah, okay, they're taking out CDC and bringing in Desmond Eyeliner because he can hit. Oh, they're bringing in Des Eyeliner as their next pitch. Now, Des is a starting pitcher, as you know, and therefore, if they have to pitch again, unlikely, he's not going to do much. Chubbs, good stop there, makes the throw, and eyeliner doesn't quite make it, but it was a nice hit. So you can probably ignore any sort of rational thinking going on with that regards. You know, what was that switch in aid of? He could hit. That's why they brought him in. They brought him in as a pinch hitter. Right, and it is Quebec with the pitch. Someone get it, I don't care who. And Quebec will finish them off. And that is a bulldozer power easy victory. Slightly disappointing to have given up 2 runs, but we did make it look easy. At the end of the game, it is bulldozer power 11, Faileywood Hills 2. All over them we were, and it was a defensive performance as well, and that makes a big difference. 2 strikeouts, interestingly, for BDP. Good. I like strikeouts. I think we should strike out more. It would make the game a little bit more. What's the word you're looking for? Democratic will do as a word. There we go. So a strong and consistent performance from BDP's batters. Meanwhile, Faileywood Hills lost the plot entirely. How many substitutions are we looking at? 2, 4, 8. 8. No, 10. 10 substitutions. Faileywood Hills used their entire roster. Madness. I don't fully understand it. The win rightfully goes to Beretta Triffids, and that was excellent. Terrific performance from her. 10 strikeouts in total, and that was quite surprising given how poor a player she typically is. But, you know, there it is. There you are. There you go. Your 3 stars of the afternoon. Shandy Worthless. Really? Well, 2 home runs. Yes. And 6 runs batted in. Yeah, that'll probably do. Your second player of the afternoon, Beretta Triffids. I haven't seen a pitcher make player of the day in a very long time. 10 strikeouts. Lovely. And Reverend Joe Hobo, 1 from 1 at bat with a home run that was a grand slam. Thing of beauty. Okay, so through 20 games now, BDP have hauled themselves off the bottom of the table, but there's still 4 wins out of first, the Grunt Auto Group there with 12, and then Shady Palms and the Steganauts both with 11. We are not anywhere near the boil yet. However, that was a good result for us. Faileywood Hills, meanwhile, losing a game there meant that the Sunshine Fun Bus could creep out into first in the Wood Chipper division. 13 wins for Sunshine Fun Bus and 12 for Faileywood Hills. The Whoop Whoop is a 3-way split. The Pathfinders with a game in hand. 11 wins apiece for the Pathfinders, Marsupials and the Lingo Blend All-Stars. Over on the Bad Company side of things, the Nomads are running away with it. 16 wins for them so far this season. And a plus 57 run differential, which is magnificent. In second, the Wizard Hole Wizards. Yeah, and then there's 2 more teams with winning records in the Human Resources and the Vuvu Boys. But at the moment, the Nomads are the team to catch. In the Zesty division, the Beekeepers are out in front with 13 wins, just ahead of the Axemen on 12. That one could, well, come down to the wire as we approach the midpoint of the season. I'm trying to make things exciting early on, but it's too early in the season still. And finally, in the Sloganator, Cheerio Incorporated on 13 wins are leading the way, ahead of Peninsula Transport and the Budget Roadies, both of whom have 11. In our next game, we're going to be facing the Toy Masters, who are currently struggling. Bubbly Merchandise is back in business. Justine Underworld will be facing from the other side of the equation. Join us, won't you, to see if we can do the same again. I think we maybe can. Don't really know at this point. We've been too erratic. Thanks very much for watching. I've been Colonel Failure. Catch you next time. Cheerio.